What if the only thing holding you back from your dreams is your own mind? That's the question David Goggins answers in Can't Hurt Me, a raw, no excuses guide to building mental toughness and unlocking your true potential. This book isn't just a story, it's a wake-up call. Goggins went from being overweight, depressed, and stuck in a dead-end job to becoming a Navy SEAL, ultra-marathon runner, and a legend in resilience. Over the next 15 minutes, we'll unpack his journey and the tools he used to transform his life so you can apply them to yours. If you're ready to break through your limits, let's dive into Can't Hurt Me and discover how to master your mind. Picture this: a kid growing up in a world of abuse, poverty, and racism, carrying those scars into adulthood. That was David Goggins. As a young man, he was overweight, spraying for pests in a low-paying job, and drowning in self-doubt. His life felt like a trap with no way out. But one day, he hit a breaking point. He was done with excuses, done with being a victim. That moment of raw honesty ignited a transformation that turned him into one of the toughest people alive. How did he do it? It started with owning his reality. Goggins realized that to change, he had to stop blaming his past or circumstances. He looked at himself with brutal clarity, admitted his weaknesses, and decided to act. That's the first lesson. Your starting point doesn't define you. Your choice to take responsibility does. You can't change where you've been, but you can decide where you're going, starting right now. One of Goggins' most powerful ideas is the 40% rule. He says when you feel like you've hit your limit, whether it's during a workout, a work project, or a personal struggle, you're only at 40% of your true capacity. Your mind quits long before your body or spirit does. Goggins learned this in Navy SEAL training, facing days of no sleep, freezing water, and relentless physical demands. When his brain screamed, "give up," he pushed forward by focusing on small, immediate goals. During Hell Week, he'd tell himself, just make it to the next checkpoint, or just take one more step. This mindset unlocked the hidden 60% of potential most of us never tap into. The 40% rule isn't just for elite athletes, it's for you. Studying for a test and feel drained? Read one more page. Training for a run and want to stop? Go one more minute. Your mind sets fake limits, but you can train it to push past them. Next time you're ready to quit, tell yourself you're only at 40%. Dig deeper and you'll surprise yourself with what you can do. Then there's the accountability mirror, Goggins' tool for ruthless self-honesty. Every morning he'd stand in front of a mirror and face his shortcomings. No excuses, no lies. He'd write goals on sticky notes, like losing 100 pounds or passing SEAL training, and stick them on the mirror. Each day he'd check in. Did I do the allowed work? If he slacked, the mirror called him out. If he progressed, it reinforced his commitment. This wasn't about motivation, it was about discipline. You can do this too. Grab a sticky note, write one goal, maybe it's hitting the gym 3 times a week or finishing a project, and put it on your mirror. Every day, ask yourself, am I showing up? It's a simple habit, but it forces you to confront your truth and take action. Over time, those daily check-ins lead to real change. Goggins also talks about taking souls, which isn't about beating others, but outworking your own doubts. In ultramarathons, he'd focus on passing the runner ahead, not to brag, but to prove to himself he could push harder. During a 100-mile race, when his body begged to quit, he'd pick a runner in the distance and say, "I'm catching them." That small goal kept him moving. You can use this in your life. Struggling with a task? Tell yourself, I'm going to finish this before I let my excuses win. At the gym, aim to lift one more rep than last time. It's not about competition, it's about winning the mental fight against yourself. By taking souls, you build unshakable confidence in your ability to overcome. Another core idea is callousing your mind. Goggins compares mental toughness to the calluses that form on your hands from hard work. Life's challenges, failure, rejection, pain are the friction that builds those mental calluses. He embraced discomfort, like waking up at 4 a.m. to train or running through injuries in ultramarathons. During one race, his feet were blistered and bleeding, but he kept going by focusing on the finish line and refusing to let pain win. The takeaway? You don't get tougher by staying comfortable. Seek out hard things, a tough conversation, a challenging course, or a daily habit like journaling. Each time you push through discomfort, you strengthen your mind. Start small. Pick one thing that scares you this week, like a cold shower or public speaking, and do it consistently, and watch your resilience grow. Preparation is another huge part of Goggins' success. He didn't stumble into becoming